As per our last discussion, we have covered how to generate the output message or how to show the output message in Python. So in today's session, we will see how to take the input from user or how to take the input from the console, as well as how to use the formatted string. So here in our use case to book a seat in the flight, for that our first use case is that to take the name of the user. So for that we can use the input function. So in the input function we can put the question here. Let's say, what is your name? Let's run the program now. You can see the program is not being terminated, it is waiting for taking the input. So let's say if I will provide the input as SP, so at that point the program, after entering the program has been terminated or finished. Now you can see the value is being taken from the console, but the value is not being stored anywhere because we have not declared any variable. So for that we can declare the variable as name equals to input what is your name. So in that case, when user will provide the input, name will contain the specific value. So how next is that how to show the output message for the name or to greeting to the respective passenger. So for that we can use that print function again. Let's say print hello space then plus then name. So in Python print function always concatenates the string. Let's see what will be the output here. Let's say what is your name, SP. Now you can see hello SP. So in this way we can display the printing message. However, in Python instead of plus sign you can use the comma. The same output will be coming here. So I am running the program, putting the input here, then it will provide the same display. Now always remember, input function always returns a string in default. So even if we'll enter any input as the integer, it will be considered as a string. So for that let's assume that my seat number, let's assume that equals to input, I will using the same way, what is your seat number. Okay, now what we will do, we will okay, for this we can write this way. So for that we can use let's say print my seat number is, and then you can write down the variable name, my seat number. So in this way we can display the seat number. So let's see what will be the result. What is your name? Let's say SP. What is your seat number? Let's say 4, just for example, and it will display hello SP, my seat number is 4. Now what we will do, so seat number 4 is coming as the string. So if we want to see what is the type of the my seat number, what is our method, so we can see print type, then we can see my seat number. Let's run this program again. SP seat number, let's say 5. It will show the string. However, I have entered the integer, right? So input always will return the string. Now if we want to take or if we want to convert that the specific input from string to integer, we need to do typecast. Let's assume that int here. Now let's see what will be the output here. So what we have done, we have just doing typecast from string to integer. Let's run the output here. So what is your name? Let's say SP. Then what is seat number? Let's say 4. And we can see class is type of the integer. Okay. Now here if we'll write down the plus sign, then what will be the result we can see. What is your name? Again I am entering the seat number, and here you can see Python always concatenate between the strings. So here we can see my seed number is the string, but this my seed number currently it is in int. You can see the class of int, that is the type of the my seed number. And in Python print cannot concatenate between string and integer. Okay. Now in Python or in line number 16, if we need to correct, we can write the comma. This is okay, but for a learning purpose, we can again try to convert to the string from the integer using the typecast. So let's say again I run the program, I'll provide the SP and the seed number is 4, and now it is displaying the correct result and there is no error. So this way we can use the print statement, and remember one thing, this input statement always returns string in default. Now next thing is that in Python another way is there to use the format function. What the format function is doing, so let's say here the same thing I can write down here, let's say print, rather than I can comment out this line, rather than my seed number I can put that your seed number is, then what we'll do, space, then I will put the curly brace here and then dot format. The format function, what format function will do, format function will pass the value from the respective variable to this curly brace. So let's say our variable name is that my seed number. Now if you run the program again, you can see what will be the result. SP, the seed number is let's say 7. It will display your seed number is 7. The same result will be displayed but in the different way. Now another way is there to use the format function. Let's assume that we can declare, we can write one variable here. For that let's say seed number only. Okay. Now this seed number I have not declared anywhere in the program. What we will do, I am just copy this seed number, and in the format function I can write seed number equals to my seed number. So what this format function now will do, format function will take the value from my seed number to this seed number, and this seed number will be passed to the respective message. Let's see what will happen. Let's say what is your name, SP. Next one is that what is your seed number is 5, and you can see the program is being executed successfully. So in this another way to use the format function or format a method to use to generate the output message. Okay. Now next thing is that what we will try to do, we will use the formatted string, which is most popular. Probably it is being released in Python 3.6. However, you can just check how to use the formatted string just now. So let's see what we'll do. We'll use that print for formatted string or F string. We can say this is very popular. What we need to do, we need to type F, then double quote, then we can write that my seed number is this one in curly brace. Now you can put your variable name. So let's say your seed number. Okay. Let's run the program. SP 6, then the program is being executed successfully. So now clean the code. So this type is not needed. This is not needed. Hello name. So here also we can use the formatted string. So let's say F. Then what we will do, we will just use the formatted string. So this is very easy. I would like to recommend you to use F string from now onwards. So in the enter exercise, from now onwards, we will use the F string. So if we will use the F string, we don't need to concatenate. We don't need to add anything after the static message. Always it will be displayed in the dynamic. So in the F string, what we will write here, hello. Then in the curly brace, we are putting the variable name. The same way for the seed number also, we are doing the same thing. Let's see the final output here. So what is your name? Shantanu. what is your set number? Let's say 4. Then the output is displayed. Hello Shantanu, your set number is 4. So in this way, we can use the input function as well as we can use the formatted string. Now, if I'll conclude this session, so day 2 is covered. In the day 3, what we have learned now? How to take the input from console. We have to use the input function. Always remember input return string by default. If we need to convert the string to integer, we need to use the typecast. So typecast is also being supported. And for use of formatted string, you need to use that the f string here, print, the syntax is print. In the parenthesis, you need to write f, small f, then in double quote, you have to put your message and the respective variable name. So in this way, you can use that the how to take the input from console and how to use the formatted string. Thank you. Thanks for your time.